We're at the Applied Ergonomics Conference in Orlando with another Ergo Cup competitor. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about your solution and what it does.
Oh, thank you. My name is Brian Hummey. I'm the general manager for the Cintas location in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Our problem was one of the most difficult things that we do from a physicality standpoint is the actual opening and closing of our style of washer door. The average operator does this about 150 times per day, excuse me. I'll give you an example here. So this is a mock-up of an actual washer door, a pocket per se, where we would load the washer in. So whenever they get ready to close the door, part of the task is to reach in, lift up the door, pull it forward, and then it slides the door all the way closed. So based on the actual positioning, you're way out of a good ergonomic position, you're leaning forward, you have a long reach, as well as you have to really pinch your grip to be able to pull that door forward, lift it and pull it forward. So what we did is really try to dig in, conduct some hot learning environment or events to be able to understand what was going on and be able to come up with a solution. We looked at things like bungee cords that are hanging down, all kinds of crazy stuff. So our maintenance supervisor initially created this little, kind of homemade tool out of some product that was sitting on the shelf, provided some leverage, it would slide, and it generated a proof of concept. We were able to then move into something that is a better fit. It made it easier. It was much lighter. It was aluminum. And then this is the actual final solution right here, which provided it. We actually sent off one of the earlier ones to our locations in Renton, Washington, and Houston, Texas, to get their feedback. They provided ideas, actually using it on their floors. So this is the one that we have right now. We just sent out 21 of these to our location, every location that has this style of washer, sent with a QR code so they can actually give really easy feedback. Then we're going to probably, if necessary, make some final changes, and then we're going to create one for every single washer. One of the things that the partners really wanted that we added onto this was a hook, so that once you get done with the tool, all they can do is set it down there. They can continue the task of actually closing the door. But the way that it works is it just sits right there. Now, no matter how tall or short you might be, you're able to just stay in an upright position. Your reach isn't all the way in. And literally, you can do it with one hand. Lift it up, slide it down. Completely changes the task. At Cintas, every partner or every applicant actually does a job trial. So when you do a job trial, you come in, you work for 8 hours in this. There's a potential for some serious self-elimination in the interview process. And even in this environment, we've had multiple attendees that come up, try this out, and mention how it actually would change for them to be able to do this job as opposed to before where they were unable to do it. So it's made it to where we have a wider array of partners that can do the job, moving them around on the floor. We have not had an injury since the tool. And it's had the positive side effect of actually increasing efficiency because the fatigue is not there at the end of the day, so they're able to operate at the same speed throughout the day rather than being exhausted by the end of the day.
Yeah, it's great. It also shows how you started with one level of solution and it evolved into something even better to the final product.
Yeah, and mostly based on actual operator feedback.
Absolutely great. All right. Well, great. And good luck in the Ergo Cup.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.